AIG Women's Open 2025. Round 3 highlights. Yamashita leads at Royal Porthcawl, Wales. Dramatic showdown at the AIG Women's Open. Third round highlights leave championship wide open. The battle for golf's prestigious AIG Women's Open trophy intensified today at Wales' challenging Royal Porthcawl course, with Japan's Miyu Yamashita clinging to a precarious one-shot lead after Saturday's action-packed third round. But here's where it gets interesting. A surge of contenders has set up what promises to be an electrifying final day. Complete tournament status, live coverage available now, full leaderboard access, multiple viewing and listening options. Third round snapshot. The historic Royal Porthcawl in Wales continues hosting this year's AIG Women's Open. Birthday girl Miyu Yamashita from Japan maintains a slim one-stroke advantage despite shooting a 2 over 74 today. England's Charley made a spectacular charge with a sizzling 66, placing her just 3 shots behind in a tie for fourth. A formidable English trio, Georgia Hall, Mimi Rhodes, and Lottie Woad, all remain within striking distance, no more than 6 shots from the lead. Live updates from the course. Tim Abraham, Steve Sutcliffe, and Phil Cartwright reporting. 1. Final round coverage details. Posted at 19:04 BST, August 2nd, BBC 2. Thank you for following today's coverage. We'll return tomorrow for what promises to be a thrilling conclusion to this championship. Missed today's action? Catch comprehensive highlights on BBC 2 and BBC iPlayer starting at 0:25 BST on Sunday morning. Yesterday's highlights remain available through the watch and listen section at the top of this page. 2. Radio broadcast information. Posted at 19:03 BST, August 2nd. BBC Radio 5, Sports Extra 3. Audio coverage of Sunday's championship deciding final round begins at 11 PST on BBC Radio 5, Sports Extra 3. Our detailed text commentary will commence later in the day, coinciding with the departure of the leading groups as they begin their quest for the 2025 Women's Open title. 3. Rhodes, first Women's Open exceeds dreams, posted at 19:02 BST, August 2nd. Rhodes, 370. Image reference, Getty Images. England's Mimi Rhodes shared these thoughts with media following her impressive 2 under par 70 today. My round started with numerous birdies and I just embraced the momentum. My driving accuracy was exceptional early on. I believe the first fairway I missed wasn't until the 14th hole. Everything was clicking. I was striking the ball beautifully and converting putts. Those challenging closing holes, particularly 16 and 17, eventually caught me out. Those account for my bogeys, but overall, I'm delighted with my performance. Reflecting on her debut Women's Open experience, it's been absolutely incredible. Having this championship so close to home has allowed numerous family members to come support and cheer me on. Honestly, the experience has surpassed even my wildest dreams. Current leaderboard after round 3. Posted at 19 hours BST, August 2nd. Top positions. 9 Yamashita, Japan. 8 Ao Kim, South Korea. 7 A Lee, USA. Katsu, Japan. Kang, USA, Takeda, Japan. 4 Hull, England. 3 Rhodes, England. Woad, England. 2 M Lee, Australia. E Harry, Wales, New Zealand. Korda, USA. 5 Lee, anyone within 5 shots has a chance. Posted at 18:58 BST, August 2nd. Lee, -767, image reference. Andrea Lee spoke with media after her excellent round of 67 today. It was definitely a solid performance. I anticipated the wind strengthening, particularly on the back 9. So my strategy was to capitalize on the front 9 opportunities, which I successfully accomplished. Holes 10 through 12 represented a particularly productive stretch, and I recognized that 14 through 17 would present significant challenges. My primary goal there was maintaining pars. Overall, I'm extremely satisfied with how I navigated the course today. Regarding her Sunday prospects, I believe whoever holds the 54-hole lead will experience additional pressure. Tomorrow's conditions will be demanding. Anything remains possible out there. In my assessment, anyone within 5 shots of the lead has a legitimate chance at this championship. My approach will be to maintain focus, adhere to my strategic plan, avoid checking the leaderboard, and simply play my game. Hull's historic round puts her in contention. Posted at 18:56 BST, August 2nd, Hull -6. Charley Hull's magnificent 66 today equals her career best single-round score at the Women's Open, matching her performance at Royal Porthcawl in 2014. She came agonizingly close to victory in 2023, finishing runner-up to Lottie Woad after co-leading through 3 rounds at Walton Heath. Could tomorrow finally deliver Hull's long-anticipated first major championship? And this is the part most people miss. Her current form suggests this might be her best opportunity yet. 7. Commentary note. Posted at 18:52 BST, August 2nd, Gareth Vincent, BBC Sport Wales at Royal Porthcawl. That missed birdie opportunity on the final hole will undoubtedly leave. Miyu Yamashita dominates Women's British Open. 3-shot lead over Rio Takeda. Imagine this. Miyu Yamashita, a fierce competitor in the world of golf, is leading the Women's British Open by a comfortable 3 shots heading into the weekend. But here's where it gets interesting. She's facing off against Rio Takeda, another top-ranked player in what promises to be an intense battle for the title. On Friday, Yamashita showcased her exceptional skills with a flawless round of 7 under 65. She started and ended with short birdie putts, leaving the competition in her wake. Meanwhile, Takeda, who was the closest competitor with a score of 69, managed to catch up briefly, but couldn't quite match Yamashita's consistency. Both Yamashita and Takeda are among the top 15 players in the world rankings, and they demonstrated their prowess during the second round at Royal Porthcawl. They exchanged impressive shots and long putts. Lottie Woad, a rising star from England, was poised to challenge for the lead until a disastrous triple bogey on the par 4 16th hole. Despite playing well for the majority of the round, Woad acknowledged that this single mistake cost her significantly. There was a lot more good in it than bad, she reflected. I played really well for 17 holes. Just down 1 hole cost me a bit. In contrast, Yamashita remained unblemished, racking up 4 birdies in a 5-hole stretch around the turn. She attributed her success to strategic play rather than any changes in her swing. I didn't make any particular adjustments to my swing, but the wind was strong, so I think shots are important as well as club selection and the direction I aim at the target, she explained. Takeda, who has won 2 LPGA titles, including the Toto Japan Classic last year, also faced challenges, but managed to recover with a brilliant approach shot on the par 5 9th hole, setting up an eagle. She expressed hope for a calm and focused performance in the upcoming rounds. Yamashita, celebrating her 24th birthday on Saturday, was at 11 under 133, firmly establishing herself as the frontrunner. Chiara Tamburlini of Switzerland, Pajari Anarukarn of Thailand, and Lindy Duncan of the United States were tied for 3rd place at 4 under 140. The cut line for the tournament was shaping up to be 2 over 146. Notable players who missed the cut included world number 4 Ruining Yin, Rose Zhang, and Maja Stark, the U.S. Women's Open champion. Interestingly, Yani Tseng, a 2-time Women's British Open champion and former world number 1, made the cut after an 8-year absence with a score of 73. Nelly Korda, currently the number 1 player in women's golf despite not winning this year, finds herself 9 shots behind Yamashita. She commented on the challenging conditions, noting that she struggled with wind on the back 9, but managed to bounce back with some birdies. Overall, I'm not going to complain with even par, she said. The tournament is far from over, and all eyes will be on Yamashita as she aims to defend her position. With her impressive track record, including leading the Japan LPGA money list in 2022 and 2023, and winning 5 times in each season, she is a formidable opponent. However, the unpredictable nature of golf means that anything can happen, especially with the wind playing a significant role. As the weekend approaches, the question on everyone's mind is, can anyone catch up to Yamashita? Or will she continue her dominant performance and secure the title? Only time will tell. What do you think? Who will come out on top?